Hey, it's Mike here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video called I Tested Financial YouTubers Side Hustles for a Month. Now, you probably see all these different side hustles from all these guys talking about how much money you can make online, talking about how you can do this and do that. We've got a guy that's actually gone out and tested them. I love this kind of stuff. I'm going to like his video here. If you guys can please like my video as well, it really helps out with my YouTube channel, and I appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Let's jump in and check out this guy's video. His channel name is 3.7 million. Kind of an interesting channel name. Let's jump into it.
There are a lot of gurus on YouTube teaching people how to make money. Some claim you can make 5,000 in a day. Others claim you can make up to 5 million in 8 weeks. For the next 1 month, I followed the advice of some of the biggest financial YouTubers with a goal to make 10,000 from all the side hustles combined.
I wonder if he's going to make any money from this. Now, here's the thing. Just because he doesn't make any money doesn't mean they don't necessarily work, but I'm really curious about what he's going to actually try.
I have tried so many different side hustles, from phone flipping, Uber Eats to eBay reselling. And here's the truth. A lot of YouTubers make it seem like it's so easy to make passive income from side hustles.
But the thing is, these videos about making passive income probably make more money than the actual methods themselves. It's pretty amazing.
In this video, I tried and tested some of the side hustles, starting with
side hustle idea number 3 is Airbnb arbitrage.
So I've seen this guy here, Mark Tilbury. I've reacted to some of his videos before. He talks a lot about different things that you can do to make extra money online, and they all make it, seem pretty simple.
Just imagine you rent a house for $1,500 per month. If you then put that house on Airbnb for $150 per day, then you could pay off your rent in just 10 days.
That's assuming that you actually are able to get people to rent it through Airbnb. It's also assuming that they allow that. A lot of people don't want you renting their apartment and then Airbnb it out.
That would leave you with nearly $3,000 in profit at the end of the month. $3,000 in profit at the end of the month.
Right, so we are going to test this side hustle and see if we can pay off the rent in 10 days. And then for the rest of the days in the month, which is 20 days, it will be pure profit. I don't know how easy
It
that
depends upon so many different things, where you're located in the world. If you live in some little small town, you're not going to be able to do this.
is, but we are going to try. And along the way, we are going to see if this is actually a scalable side hustle and we can turn into a 7-figure side hustle, as Mark claims.
It's entirely possible to scale this side hustle to 7 figures.
The first thing that we need to do is find a landlord that's happy to let us put their property on Airbnb, and behind me is the property that we're going to use for the side hustle. The landlord is happy for us to put on Airbnb, just under one condition. I'll get into all of that later on in the video, but for now, let's go see what the property looks like.
This one,
And it has to be, like I said, it has to be in the right location. Location.
is purely unfurnished. So everything we're going to actually buy from scratch. Well, stuff in the bathroom. Right.
Is he really going to do this? Is he going to buy stuff and furnish this? He's going all in on this.
Just the bathroom. Everything is clean. And then, as always, we're going to buy a lot of things off Facebook Marketplace. I'll just run you through the numbers at the end of it and tell you how much we've spent.
I hope he makes money
We
from
bought
this.
this one off Facebook the other day for £65. And then the guy charged us £50 just to bring it.
Probably, it sounds like he's talking in pounds. So it sounds like he's in the UK.
The couch is going to be right there. We're
It's a
gonna
small
put a
apartment.
TV right there. It's going to be a TV. So that's the kitchen. And then let me show you the bedroom.
Quite a bit of investment to get this going.
Yep. Obviously,
But here's the thing, with Airbnbs, people don't necessarily need a huge place. A lot of people just want a nice place in a nice location that's clean.
thing we need to furnish the whole place. This one was not furnished, so we already got the beds. We just need to put them in.
It's a lot of work. He's going all in on this. I got to give him credit. This is good.
But we're trying
He's doing much more than a lot of these videos talk about. They just talk about, oh, you can do this, you should do that. He's actually doing it. Really good. I'm impressed.
get everything done in like 3 days. Wait, today is Friday. We're trying to get this ready for Sunday. So
I don't know if you missed it, but the bedroom never had a wardrobe, and neither did I have the budget for a brand new wardrobe. What I done is I went on Facebook and bought a cloth rack for £10.
Facebook Marketplace, it's an amazing place to find things on. I've just discovered it. If you haven't used it yet, you can sell stuff on it and you can find tons of stuff on there.
And now this is what the whole apartment looks like after everything has been furnished.
Just imagine you rent a house for $1,500 per month. If you then
Looks
put
good.
that house on Airbnb for $150 per day, then
Of course, the numbers are different, but it looks good.
you could pay off your rent in just 10 days. 10 days. That would leave you with nearly $3,000 in profit at the end of the month.
It looks nice. Look at that. I don't think he has a TV over there though. Let's see. He's got a bed. Looks nice. Basic.
Right, so now the apartment was ready. All I done was take some pictures and then list it up on Airbnb.
Okay.
Right, so we're live. I've listed the property on Airbnb and Booking.com, and the reason why I put it on both platforms is because I want to increase our chances of getting bookings. As it stands, the rent on the property is £600 a month. So if we want to pay that off in 10 days, we need to be asking for £60 a night. And
okay, and the thing with putting it on Airbnb, I imagine it might be good to like have some friends go in there and buy it. I don't know. I've never done Airbnb as a provider, but it might be good to have some people go in there and actually stay in there and give you some reviews just to get that going, because no one wants to be the first person to stay there.
that's how much I'm asking for. Luckily, it's still cheaper than a lot of similar properties in the area.
Okay.
And I've worked it out. If we get lucky and get the whole property rented out for a month, it will leave us with a revenue of £1,800 before expenses. And expenses is rent, gas, electric, council tax, and all of that comes up to about £900 a month.
Okay.
Which leaves us with
Good
a net
work.
profit of 900. So at this point, I started getting bookings and everything was going perfectly fine
nice.
until this happened. Right. So I got the first guest yesterday, and the worst thing that could have happened
What happened?
actually ended up happening. I couldn't believe it.
What's
I
the
just
worst
kept
thing?
thinking like, no way,
What's the
bro.
word?
Look, I'll show you. So he check-in is at like 3 o'clock anyway. So he messages me this, and it says, "Hey there, I'd like to cancel this booking. I don't want to be staying here. I'll be leaving the keys back in the key box and mixing the codes up. I'm not staying here. I would like a refund. I don't mind cutting out the 45 for tonight, but I won't be coming here. The atmosphere coming into the property is awful. I can smell
Oh no.
everywhere
that's not
outside."
good.
And
So if it's in a bad location and it's people are complaining about smells or something, you really got to watch that location.
I literally walked out the door. Bro, as soon as I got this message,
It's not
I
good.
said, no way. I couldn't
If he leaves a bad review on it, he's screwed.
believe it. And the thing is, I know where the smell is coming from because next door there's like tenants, and obviously they was doing whatever they was doing, and that's why the whole outside was.
You got to be careful.
You know, and then literally as soon as I got the message, I literally called him up. I said, "Listen, I'm very sorry for what's happened. You can get your money back, you can get a refund, but please do not leave a review," because I knew as soon as he leaves a review, the whole challenge is gone.
Yeah, you got to. That's the best thing you can do is just say, "I'll give you your money back. Please don't leave a bad review." If you give someone their money back like that and you take care of them, hopefully they'll not do that.
Gone. Later on in this video, I'm gonna get back to you with how much we made in our first month for Airbnb. But for now, let's move on to the next side hustle.
Ooh, he's got my attention. He's good. I want to keep watching because I want to find out what he made.
19-year-old is making millions per year reselling sneakers. So I spent a couple days with him to learn exactly how he did it.
How can you resell sneakers and make money? I guess you could go out. You'd have to know a lot about sneakers. I don't know anything about them. You have to go out there and find really popular ones and then resell them online or something. I don't know. Buy all these sneakers?
Right, we are not gonna make $1 million in a year reselling trainers unless I sell each of these for 50,000. But I can't really do that because none of these are exclusive drops. What we are gonna do, however, is see how much money a small sneaker reseller makes as a side hustle. These are trainers that I got from a friend who does sneaker reselling or sneaker boughting, and these are 30 pairs. For the next 30 days, we are gonna see how much money we're gonna make sneaker reselling.
Where are you going to sell them? Are you going to sell them on Facebook Marketplace? Are you going to sell them online? How's that work?
Running a video, I'll show you how much money I've invested in all of these trainers, and we'll see if we've made a profit or a loss. Right, so these are some of the trainers that we got. There's quite a few of them. We got some like that. We got these. We got those. We got those. There's quite a few of them. I can't go through all of them now, but
How are you going to sell these?
we got those. Right, so after this, I took some pictures and listed the trainers on eBay and Depop, and then the orders started coming in. So later on in the video, you're going to see how much money I made after 1 month for reselling trainers.
I guess, okay. You list them on eBay. Maybe you can sell them. I got to start selling things on eBay.
Now, this last side hustle is probably the most surprising of them all, and it's something that not a lot of people know about. And there are people who have created multi-million-dollar businesses from this concept that I'm gonna show you. So, most people, when their phone or device breaks, they'll typically either throw it away or sell it for super cheap on sites like
If my phone breaks, I usually go and get it fixed.
eBay. And this right here presents a massive opportunity for you, because what you could do.
Bro, there's no way he said the side hustle has created multi-millionaires. First things first, the barrier to entry for the side hustle is too high. For you to actually try this, you either need to be a technician or know what you're doing. Not just a random person like me cannot just jump out from nowhere and do this.
Because remember, typically there's only one thing wrong with the phone or device that prevents it from actually working. But the
How do we know that? I mean, maybe it's a big thing that's wrong with it.
device still has dozens of fully functional working parts that can be harvested from the phone and then sold separately. And
But I agree with him that you need to know what to do. Like, if I open up a phone, I'd have no idea.
so let's actually break this down and take a look at a real example.
The next thing is a lot of times the technician that buy these parts, they already know or have suppliers from warehouses who get them these parts for way cheaper than what is online on the marketplaces. The only reason why they go to eBay and Facebook is because they want a genuine part.
Or maybe they want like a very specific part that they can't find.
But it's messed up now because even if you put a genuine screen on an iPhone, it will still have the message in the settings saying unknown part. So technicians don't actually bother. I am not the one that's gonna bash a side hustle before I try it. So we are gonna try it.
Oh, that's cool. He's gonna actually try it.
This is the perfect phone for us to actually use for this side hustle, because when I bought it, I got scammed.
Sorry. Open the other one.
Alright mate, you alright?
I'm right.
Oh, he bought a phone. He got scammed for it.
You need to reset it.
Right, there's no iCloud, and you're sure there's no
It's
iCloud?
never been set up.
Right.
I got it for my daughter, but never set it up. She forgot the password,
Is it?
so
How did he get scammed, I wonder?
it's just one of them ones where not bothered got a Kindle.
No worries, just double count that.
Yeah, sound.
Right, no worries. As long as you said there's no iCloud.
It's never been set up.
Is it?
No, never.
Right.
Apart from the password and turn it on, but never set the iCloud or email or anything up.
No worries, thank you so much.
Oh mate.
Cheers.
The seller claimed there was only a passcode and there was no iCloud, and if I reset the phone, the passcode will go away, and it did. But then there was an iCloud, and I tried to reach out
Does that mean it was a stolen phone or something?
to the seller, and he basically said, I don't know what you're talking about. When I sold it to you, there was no iCloud. This phone is only good for parts, so I'm gonna list it on eBay,
I wonder why if you can't take it into an Apple store and get it fixed.
and later on in the video we're gonna find out if it's sold, how much it's sold, and if this is a side hustle that can make you a multi-millionaire. There is another side hustle of his that I've actually tried before, and it actually makes sense.
if you go to your local Facebook marketplace or even Craigslist and you go to the free stuff section, or you just type in free stuff into the search bar, the amount of stuff that you'll find people giving away for free is absolutely insane.
There is a lot of free stuff, and I've been tempted to give away stuff for free sometimes, especially like if you're moving. People just want to get stuff out of there, and they don't care about it. They just want someone to come and get it. If you've got like a truck or something, and you've got access to people that can move stuff, you can get free stuff.
There's no reason that you couldn't go and sell these for a nice profit.
Right, so I have attempted this side hustle before on this channel, and I've made videos on it. I'm just gonna show you the items that I've picked up for free over time that I think were valuable, and I made some good money on them. This table was the first one. I picked up this table for free, but they're selling for £169 brand new on Amazon, but obviously it was used, so I must have sold it for £60, I think. Yep.
It's just a time thing. If you list it on Facebook Marketplace and you just leave it there, you can eventually sell it.
I just gotta put them apart. One thing I'm gonna say, if you're trying to do this side hustle, is you might need a bigger car. As you're gonna see, this table was free, but I struggled to put it in the car because it couldn't fit, so I had to
You might need a truck.
dismantle it. I did, and I managed to flip this for £60.
Nice.
I've gotten a free gaming chair before, and I sold it for £30. I've
So it's like $50 or something, right?
picked up a free exercise bike before.
Exercise bikes. My dad always jokes that they're his clothes hangers. He just hangs his clothes on them.
Yep, that's what it's looking like.
Those are heavy. Those exercise bikes can be a beast. We had one in our old house, and trying to move that around, I mean, they could be very, very heavy, especially the nice ones.
I took some pictures and put it on Facebook and sold it for £70. And I've picked up a free TV before, but it was not a smart TV. I must have sold it for like £80. Right.
I really like that he's trying a lot of these hustles. I like this channel. I'm going to subscribe to this guy.
This is the part that we've all been waiting for. I'm going to tell you how much money I made from every side hustle. And I'm going to start with the side hustle that paid me the least amount of money.
Okay, good.
Right.
Which one? Probably Airbnb.
The one that paid me the least amount of money was flipping phone parts.
Okay.
It does not work.
I agree.
I genuinely made no money. Look, I listed the phone on the 26th of March, and today is the 26th of April, and I've had to delete the phone because nobody was buying it. Yes, I've had interest of people making me offers of £30, but remember, I paid £50 for the phone.
He got offered £30. I'm gonna take it. At least we get some of his money back.
You making me an offer of £30, that means I'm gonna sell it for a loss, and I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? So
sometimes you need to take a loss just to get some of that money back.
Does it work? Nah. One, you need to be a technician to know how to put the phone apart.
Yeah, I agree.
Two, you're gonna be competing with warehouses. You cannot compete with warehouse prices. Does this work? Nah. Would I recommend it? Nah. Don't do it.
I agree.
Right. So the second side hustle that paid me the least amount of money is sneaker reselling. Even I'm surprised. I genuinely thought this was gonna make me money. Don't get me wrong.
I didn't.
Look, I'll break it down. I paid $1,500 for the whole lot. There was 30 pairs. So far, I've sold 20 trainers. I got 10 trainers left.
Well, it's still pretty good that he's actually sold 20 of them. That's really good.
And from the 20 trainers that I've sold, I've made a total of £1,380. That means I need £120 to break even. I got
Still, he's got the inventory, so he can still break even.
10 trainers. I'm looking at walking away with £300 profit when I've sold the whole 10 trainers left. And I'm gonna be honest with you, look. I didn't actually sell these trainers in 1 month. No, it's been like over 2 to 3 months because
so
the
it
trainers
takes a
did
while.
not have high demand. The trainers that I got, they don't really have high demand. It's like with trainers, you gotta get the ones that everybody's after.
And you got to make sure you have the right sizes too. Like you get the wrong sizes, and people aren't going to buy them because they're not going to fit them.
I recommend it. Yeah, but not doing it like I done it because I bought the trainers that have no demand. So I'll say look for the trainers that actually have demand to them. The next side hustle is flipping free items from Facebook. Now this one I've made videos about. If you want to watch it, just click there. It actually works. There's time.
I really like that idea. I love the whole thing about flipping free stuff. I think if you keep your eye on it and you're just, you got to be there first. And probably if you want to be in a bigger location, maybe small locations have it as well. But look, you got to keep your eye on like Facebook Marketplace, keep your eye on Craigslist. You can probably find free stuff. And if you go there, they might have other free stuff that they're giving away too.
Times where I've made £400 in a week just doing this. The only problem is you might need a bigger car, and sometimes you're gonna get to the items that are giving away and in bad condition, and that's why the person is giving it away. I've had times where the wardrobe was just messed up, and this is something that you gotta be ready for. So would I recommend it? Yes. Now the next side hustle is the one that we've all been waiting for. Now this one I need to get my phone up.
Airbnb.
Because the numbers are a bit mad. Right, so remember I listed the property on 2 platforms, Booking.com and Airbnb. So for the first month on Booking.com, I made £749 and 40
$936.
That's on Booking.com.
Good.
And then on Airbnb, I made £592 and 26 pence.
Good.
Right, and that brings the total to
$1,300. That's good.
£142
But what are his total expenses?
and 26 pence. But that's just revenue, right? So now we take away the expenses. Rent, £600. Council tax, £80. Electric, £100. Gas, £100. That leaves us with
What about, he also had furnishings and stuff, but I mean, that was the initial setup.
£462 and 26 pence.
That would leave you with nearly
Good.
$3,000 in profit at the end of the month.
Oh, he can say that because he's talking about bigger. Look, he's talking about $1,500 a month. That guy, he's talking about $150 a day. It's bigger numbers, but he's also paying bigger rent. This guy's paying a lot less.
But the side hustle itself actually works. I got a flat that is already cheap. I'm not asking for £150 like Mark told us. I'm asking for £60. Does this work? Yeah, but I feel like you're gonna need more than one property, 2 properties. I feel like for it to actually make sense, you need like 10 properties where you're actually hands off and you're just managing them. But this as a side hustle, it actually works.
You got to make sure you find a landlord that allows it, though. Be careful about that.
And my earnings got better in the second month and the third month. So yes, this side hustle actually works.
So what do you guys think of this video? I really liked it. I think this was a really good one. I love the fact that he went out there and actually tried these things. I'm going to be subscribing to his channel. I'll have a link to it, his channel in the link below if you want to check it out as well. Also, please like my video. It really helps out on the YouTube channel and I appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Thank you so much for watching. See you again in my next video. Thanks.